Go Church, over the years, the 12 and a half years that we have been a church, we have had to look at people who were not living right. And it's one of the most challenging things that a pastor has to deal with. But we have had to tell people, okay, based on how you're living, you can't be serving in the church right now. And we do it in such a way that the person is not scandalized in the church. We look at the sin, we look at the level of the person in the church, whether they're in leadership or they're a regular member, and we say, look, this can't continue, you have to stop. And until you correct this situation, we're asking you to take a back seat, not literally, but take a back seat in the service of the church. And in most cases, the persons that we have dealt with in this way have accepted the discipline and taken the time to correct what needs to be corrected, and eventually they were able to come back and do the things that they ought to do. So Paul is saying, sin, if the person is unrepentant, must not be accepted in the church. We have to deal with it strongly. So here's the deal. How do we as Christians love a brother or sister who has erred? How do we deal with somebody who sins? They don't want to sin, but something causes them to sin. And let me just, before I mention some pointers that I think can help us.